So here I am drawing Spider-Gwen again. As you can see, I have drawn Spider-Gwen before too. ये सारे कैरेक्टर्स बनाए गए हैं, तो अब लेट्स सी आज क्या बनता है. मैं क्लोजअप भी बनाने की सोच रहा हूँ. ये क्लोजअप आई थिंक close-ups are far interesting to draw, you can say. Close-ups वैसे डायनामिक फिगर ड्रॉ करने में भी अलग ही वो आता है. स्पार्क स्पार्क पता नहीं मार्वल और सोनी वाले कब फाइनली ट्रेलर रिलीज करेंगे स्पाइडरमैन का. सॉरी, स्पाइडरमैन फार फ्रॉम होम का. उपसी उपसी डेज़ी. हाँ, फाइनली आज लाइव आना ही पड़ा क्योंकि बनाना है कुछ अच्छा. Z2B2 बढ़िया हाल. आप बताओ क्या हाल है आपके. तो आज भी स्पाइडरगन बनाएंगे और ये अभी तक जो इतने स्पाइडरगन बने हैं वो यहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ है. पहला, दूसरा, तीसरा, चौथा. फाइनली मैंने थोड़ा बैकग्राउंड भी बनाने का ट्राई करा है, लेकिन अब एक और क्लोजअप. स्पाइडरमैन 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 स्पाइडरमैन. इतना स्टैटिक मज़ा नहीं आ रहा. थोड़ा डायनेमिक कुछ पोज हो जाए. हम्म स्पाइडरमैन कुछ फाइटिंग पोज आई गेस. एक अपर कट. फिर भी इसको बना लेते हैं. ओ, लेट्स सी. थोड़ा बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक हो जाए. ओवरलैप करा जाए. हैप्पी रॉक. में भी मज़ा नहीं आया आई थिंक. एक ये कुछ पोज बन रहा है फाइनली. आई थिंक मैं इसी के साथ स्टिक रहूँगा. वाह, थोड़ा हेड को पीछे मूव करा जाए. तो आज फाइनली स्पाइडर गन बनाई जाएगी डेडली। तब तक शायद मार्वल वाले ट्रेलर भी रिलीज कर दें स्पाइडरमैन का, मार्वल स्लैश सोनी। बहुत ज़्यादा ही टाइम लगा दिया उन लोगों ने ट्रेलर रिलीज करने में। इतना टाइम कौन लगाता है, फैंस ने वीडियोस बना के निकालना स्टार्ट कर दिया। Hey, hi Mora, how are you doing, man? Yeah, it's me. I'm back online these days. Just a bit of work, and now I'm back on the wagon. I hope you're doing good, Mora. Need to see the detailing on her clothes. Simple, but I still need to see. Yeah, glad to see you too. You've been doing daily streams, I'm seeing, and you're making some map, I think. Dungeon and Dragons, is it? Yes, again doing Spider-Gun stuff, same thing. Maybe I'll move to something better now. Like, it's getting more saturated now since I'm out of ideas about on these characters. Yeah, I saw the saved videos. I didn't got the time to attend the live thing, but thanks to Twitch I could saw your saved videos, and they were good. So you've been drawing those maps for a while, or you just started? Because you look kind of experienced. Very, very experienced. This character. Done and done right. Oops. I use a program to build the maps, so that's just me using their assets to make something look decent. Okay, so is it like how people used to make maps in World of Warcraft? Like they take the assets from the game and can make their own maps, like creating something like that, right? I think World of Warcraft does offer making maps. Used to, I think. Okay, you used to build maps for your D&D campaign. So the last time we chatted on your Twitch, did you play D&D after that? Like you were saying you were going to play D&D. Oof. Let's see how can I make this. You did? Okay, that's great. I'll get the rules straight, then I'll also join. We played yesterday actually. Wrapped up some combat and are doing some trade stuff as we move to the next established settlement. Okay, that sounds really interesting. So you're the dungeon master this time too, or do you usually shuffle and then give dungeon master job to someone else? Is it like that, or you're the most experienced one when it comes to dungeon master? Travel stuff. Okay. Finally, we are going to complete this Paragon sheet today. More of the Coven. I am the dungeon master, but I'm still extremely new to the game. Okay. When did you start playing? Like, you're not playing from. Okay, playing it at least. Okay. So you also just started off, but you must be very seasoned player, like 2 3 years, 4 years or maybe experience, I guess. I'm not sure ये हाथ बनेगा या नहीं. बनाना तो पड़ेगा. Yes, finally made it. This is looking weird. What I mostly know about it is through consuming other D&D media, like podcast and videos. Okay. Okay, you only started this year a couple of months ago. Okay, but like 4 5 months ago actually. Okay. Since we're in this pandemic, that must be the kick in that triggered this D&D fandom, right? I think after that, you must have really got into it because we got a lot of time on our pockets due to this pandemic going on, right? I think that might be the reason, because most of the people I have met, like, they've taken up some hobbies and everything during this pandemic, because we are getting a lot of time to ourselves and thinking about ourselves. So it's good to invest in things we would love, we would have thought about it earlier also. Like, I don't know, D&D is something I'm also going to be a part of soon. D&D, for the viewers who doesn't know what D&D is the abbreviation for the game Dungeons and Dragons. More of the Coven here. He's the dungeon master. He's been playing for about 4 to 5 months, and it's a really good role-playing game. Yes, the quarantine definitely encouraged it more. That's undeniable. I always wanted to play, but I never really thought I would debut. As a DM. Okay, okay. So DM is like Dungeon Master is the usually given to more experienced player, right? Who can design. But I think you uh, got through the technicalities really early, so that's why you didn't take much time to become the Dungeon Master. You know your stuff like maps and everything, and how to build campaigns, and mostly character building and missions and everything. So I think that's why you're really early in this Dungeon Master thing, I guess. It must be real talent. Mhm. That's Let's make another spider gun. I think I'm not satisfied with any of these. They all like they are looking static, all of them. No dynamic. Today I'm in the mood of making something dynamic. I think I should resize the sheet. Size. 7,000 each side. Yes, that's good. So if any viewer has any views on D&D, that is Dungeons and Dragon game, they can also share it. I bet most of you have played it. I'm the only one who hasn't played it, I guess. But soon I'll play, and I'll be sharing my viewpoints ASAP whenever I'm done. So let's see what can we do to make Spider-Gwen more dynamic, more dynamic, more dynamic. Should I make her playing basketball or something? Okay, well, anyone can and should try dungeon mastering, but you don't think you're all that. I think that that works. I think if you're committed to something, doing something, it actually works. I'm mostly making things up at as I go, but it's all still fun. I think that's the kind of a storyteller you might be. I think you build up. Have you ever written anything like stories or everything? Like you must be good at writing too, I think, because doing dungeon mastering must require storytelling skills. Now that I think of, since I got to know all this, so you must be winging it all because of your storytelling skills, I guess. What kind of poses are you thinking for Gwen? I'm actually thinking for more dynamic poses. Like, most of our poses here are quite static, if you can see. Like this one. She's coming out down from the stairs. It looks very static. This one too, very static. It's good. This one is good, but it's a close up doing expression. I think this one is quite dynamic, but I think I want to experiment with more dynamic figures. No, like more dynamic as in, because Spider-Man is more famous for this dynamic poses, as you can see, like swinging and jumping and then bending all over like a rubber band. I think that's what makes Spider-Man Spider-Man. Otherwise, I would have been drawing Iron Man, but Iron Man is quite stiff. Even Captain America is stiff, but Spider-Man, he's the flexible dude. Okay, you do right actually. I think that's a great thing. That's a great thing. We should all write. I think everyone has their ideas in their head, but most of them really have a hard time putting it down on paper. And I think it's a good thing that you're doing it. And you're a hobby artist, writer, and dreamer. Not a hobby artist. Your skills are better than a hobby artist, I would say. Yeah, Spider-Man is one of the moves. Like I really got into a Spider-Man because all because of his swinging and doing all those acrobatic moves. I think even during school days, most of my friends used to think I'm stupid because I always wanted to get the power of Spider-Man. But I think it's the coolest thing. Most of were like they want to have powers similar to Superman, Batman. Batman doesn't have powers, but like all the intelligent stuff. And but I wanted to be Spider-Man, like crawling up the wall, swinging. I think that's what makes Spider-Man Spider-Man. And it really made me believe in heroes, like who can like he looked very, you know, down to earth, not very rich and everything, doesn't have much money, doing day-to-day tasks, dealing with teenage issues, girlfriend issues, house, everything. And then at the end of the day, he still is going out, donning his mask, protecting the people. I think that's what makes Spider-Man Spider-Man. I think all of his moves really got me into it. So dynamic poses I'm thinking of is, I think one will, let's hide all this, make a new layer. How about a typical Spider-Man pose, in which one he swings like this? How about Spider-Gwen beating someone up? How about Lizard? Hmm, that sounds interesting. Spider-Man is the, yeah, I think he's the most grounded hero ever. I think everyone should love it. Flatter. I'm not flattering you. That's whatever side said, it's true. And you should be proud of yourself. So I'm thinking of drawing Spider-Gwen fighting Lizard. Mora, do you have any favorite Spider-Man villain? Like, do you like any of his baddies? Anyone Spider-Man baddies like Green Goblin, Venom, Lizard, Doctor Octopus, Scorpion? I quite like Octopus actually, and there's this Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin is one of my favorite. Hobgoblin, and then there's this Venom dude. Spider-Gwen does have some unique villains, but most of them are the modifications of the actual timeline Spider-Man villains. Like she has Lizard, Green Goblin, every other villain is there, but they're mostly using different style of weaponry, and or their character designs are quite different, quite poppy, like the Spider-Man art style. But yeah, the villains are quite similar, nothing new. And recently, the Spider-Man merged with Venom, so they made a Spider-Geddon. They made that storyline as well. So I think the most of the villains are pretty similar, not much new. So who's your any like basic villain from basic Spider-Man universe or any Spider-Man universe, any of the multiverse? Okay, Lizard, Vulture. He's the dude. I mean, in the movie, he's very like all the doing the business side of thing, but in the comics, he used to take youth of people by he made something and he took the youth of Spider-Man as well. I like that story arc. And yeah, Lizard is one of my favorite too. Venom, yeah, it's always good to draw a guy with a lot of teeth. I can't remember all the Spider-Verse villains. Yeah. Most of them are unfamous. Like not all. I think I think Sinister Six. All the members who have been, all the villains who have been the member of Sinister Six are the famous ones. That's about it, I think. So let's make Lizard fighting Gwen. uh, the monsters, the more I like them. Not too into it. The guy, so yes. The more natural, more grounded the characters are. Yeah, the guys wearing suit is. I think the Amazing Spider-Man 2 live action movie had Rhino into a suit, in a metal suit, and it looked really disgusting. I mean, I think the character looks more grounded when they have all this fleshy stuff, and then monster look kind of like Venom, the new Venom, I guess. The more monstrous, yes, yes. Ah, again had issues. Let's see if we can move it. Oops. Yes, yes, they look really bad. I haven't seen the Amazing Spider-Man movies because they were said to be super bad. Yes, they are actually super bad. You shouldn't watch them. I mean, they look very mediocre compared to the original trilogy. Even the new movies are pretty much better than that. I think they just wanted to capitalize on the name of Spider-Man, and they didn't have any serious story to go with. I think it's on and on doing the same looping stuff. It wasn't much of an interest. Yes, yes, yes. And their story was pretty bad actually. It didn't relate to any of the comic book. They just made it up. Nothing new. But in the newer Spider-Man movies, they really experimented a lot, and I think it's good. Instead of b- bringing up the same stuff again and again, it's good they concentrated on bringing something new. It's always good to experiment with things. I think we finally have a winner. This is the pose I'm going to be doing today. Looks really good. Much better than the original thingy without feeling so bogged down by how Spider-Man stories typically start. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same old story. Uncle Ben dying, he's getting the responsibility speech, and then being the good guy again. Yeah, I mean, and then having girls issue. I think it's the same old story again and again. I want to see more Miles Morales stuff, honestly. Man. Yeah, that's why they really got a good reaction on the Miles Morales stuff. That's why they even bring him to that new Spider-Man game that's going to come out in 2022. And it's been presumed that both the characters will be playable from the start of the game. Like we can use any of the characters, even Miles Morales or Peter Parker. That totally is totally not on the players. That's that game is only PS5 exclusive at the moment, I think. Yes. You still haven't watched it, but yeah, the Miles Morales stuff really has a much to offer, and it really does give a fresh, freshness to the big old story, old myth of Spider-Man. I think that's the good thing. Instead of making the same stuff again and again, watch it like we have seen it, like Uncle Ben dying and everything, suit making and stuff. Like give it something else, something new. I think his his story is much interesting and much suitable, I think, to the present scenario. And he actually has literally more powers compared to the Peter Parker. He actually goes invisible and then electric shocks his enemies. Yes. He just debuted in his own game, and then now he's going to be a part, like going to be a lead along with Peter Parker. Both of the characters will be playable, and I think the main antagonist will be Venom. They teased that trailer recently, and recently both of them are playable. It was confirmed by an article on internet, actually article by some actual news stuff, not just fake article. But those are all theories. We never know. But yeah, he's coming. He's coming again. And the last game that he was into, Spider-Man Miles Morales, it was a Christmas special, I think. The game was built during the Christmas time. So yes. Miles is actually a cool kid. Spider-Man, Peter Parker in front of him looks like a dude from 80s or 90s. Miles Morales is actually kind of look updated. All the storyline, and he's into the latest music and everything, and he's the new jam. Happy that they're trying out different iterations of Spider-Man, like Gwen and Miles. Yes. I think people would love to see Peter Parker, but they would also love to see other iterations of it. I mean, we're okay, we're happy with Spider-Man, but give us more. Like that's what viewers want. I'm trying to make him more aggressive, the lizard dude, because he's looking quite happy while being kicked by Spider-Man. Mhm. Chatty. Let's add some teeth. Snout. Or snout. I'm going to make him. The lizard actually has two kinds of faces. One is animal kind of face, other one is like human kind of face. I'm going to go with animal one. or maybe human one. Have to see. What a lab coat. The human lizard man face, it's so cool. Yeah. Human lizard face is gross. I kinda made him more animalistic. Human one looks very shitty, to be honest. I'm not happy with this hand. Let's move him somewhere else. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I actually settled in between. Did go the full snout way, nor went to the human face way. Humanoid, you can say, like a cross between them. Hybrid, unsettling. Yeah, he should look terrifying. So that's what I went with. Adding some nails to his overall appeal to make him more. I think he should have a much more bulky body. Lizard needs a rework. A lot of rework on his body. A lot of rework on his body. So I think ting 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 ting. Make him more bulky. I can actually make his snout bigger if I try. That can be achieved. Yeah. It was easy. I just did it. Now I need to fix these eyes. They look quite cartoony. Yeah. Shorter head. Prominent snout. Um, yeah, you can draw, I think. Looks nice, not having to stop and look at a reference. Yeah. I think that saves a lot of time. That's the only reason I started drawing from imagination. Because I think looking at references and again that takes up our time. I mean, collecting references and everything. It's better to just observe thing and then doing it. I actually look at artworks and everything while not drawing to get the gist of everything, like how everything will look, ears and everything, nose, eyes and everything will look. I tend to take a lot of observations. Then while I'm drawing, I just bring it up that visual Pictionary, you can say. That's actually a game, Pictionary, but yeah, Pictionary you can say. So we are going good. Let's see how far we can go. These are all the stuff we have drawn from the last stream. Cumulative stuff from 3-4 streams, and now this is coming here. Let's get it more dynamic. This one looks more intimidating. Law here. Oh, his hand should be doing the disco dancer pose. Should I go with that? Should be here. Yeah. No, I understand what you're saying. Maybe I should give it a go. Yeah, you should give it a go. It's like, if you don't try, you never know if you can do it or not. So the lizard dude is almost up. Oops. How about his tail? His tail should be here. Doing that action. Should it be grabbing Gwen? I think it should just be flowing downwards. Let's give him some reptile scales. I think I'll give him pants and a lab coat to go with his overall look. That'll make him more like that original lizard character. Should be having his collar upside down like this. Oh, I heard a different voice in the background. Yeah, I'm not sure why the mic is picking it. It shouldn't be picking it. I actually have made the mic pick only the sound from the front of it, but I don't know why is it doing that. Even the gain is set to quite low. I mean, the people in my house must be screaming. I guess that must be the reason. Or I should ask the Blue company to look into it. Was it a loud noise? Okay, okay, okay. So I was the one who was saying it, right? Okay, okay. Someone else in the background. That's probably why it picked up because you had chosen. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That must be it. So it can actually pick up words. I thought it won't pick words from behind it. It happens sometimes. It's not an issue. Okay, 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 okay. So it's supposed to pick words actually, right? Not not clapping sounds and everything. Hmm. That's perfect then if it's not an issue. So we are nearly done with the artwork. I'm going to color it. Make the placement for her legs like this. Mhm. Okay, you still yeah, it's a habit actually. You should try to come over it. I also used to do that, but I try then I later tried to do one line at a time. Whatever like however fuzzy it will be, but I'll try to do a straight line without making scratching out over and over again because that's not good. But yeah, it happens. I used to do that. So I'm going to color this now. Let's see how this will go. Da 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 da. I'm using kind of muddy color for the green thing because he should look he has come from the sewer. Yes, yes. That chicken scratch thing isn't a big deal. Like most of the artists actually do it, even when they're professionals. Like they do that chicken scratch thing in the rough part, but once they're doing that final line art, they usually get rid of it. So I think yeah, it's manageable. Not a big issue, but it's manageable. I've seen artists doing that thing. Most of artists who are like really professional. No one will. Yes, yes. No one will ever know. That's a secret. You shouldn't be. You should just share the final art. And ta-da! No chicken scratch. Nice. Yes, yes. You should definitely work. But yeah, it will come. It will come naturally, I think. So when will you, Mora? When will you be drawing those werewolves again, or are you done with it? Because most of your streams from recent streams were about this map building. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, plenty. Toss a coin to your Yes, yes, that's a lot of fun. I think I'll also do a creature thing once I'm completely saturated with Spider-Gwen. It's like listening to your favorite song again and again, just so you can give it up and move to your next song. I'll also do the creature thing soon. Soon, 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 soon. I think this looks good. Really good. I'm complimenting myself here. This looks good. Feel good. Wow. It's difficult because I don't quite know how the anatomy works, but I get to figure it out, and my chat is so helpful. Yes, yes, yes. Your chat stuff is very helpful. Kudos to myself and me for all my creative suggestions and supportive. I think he needs a knit pant line. Forgot to give it to him. Give it to him. Yes. Ooh. Now let's give him some pants actually. Typical color pants. Okay, rabbit people. So this rabbit guy, is it Easter related? I think I'm gonna revisit some rabbit people I've drawn before, so that might be next for me. Okay. But this is good, right, Ma? Like, I did all these characters, but now I'm doing a villain as well, fighting the character. I think this gives a freshness to the whole sheet. Toss a coin to your Oof. Coloring it and then erasing it, that takes a lot of time. I think I'll go with that selection thing now. Collecting thoughts and then doing it. Wow. This guy's been going into gym lately, actually. Yes, yes, yes. The same old sketches, now doing a character, two characters together. That gives a lot of variety actually. I need green color. This other leg. Do you? Oops, 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 oops. Pew. It's going to be done soon, 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 soon. Now lab coat for our Dr. Kurt Connors here. He'll be getting a lab coat. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. How long have I been in? Okay. Oof. This is turning out really well. I mean, I didn't anticipate it to be this much crazy. Oof. Finally, Spider-Gwen is getting to beat some guy here. All thanks to me for making it happen. You finally got to see some action. This looks really sweet. You know, I never really thought about it, but the lizard has the same color as the Hulk. Okay, yeah. Now that you're telling me, even the pants are of the same color, and even Hulk is a doctor and he turns himself into a monster. Oh my god. We just found an Easter egg hidden by Stan Lee in his own creations. We should put it on our blog. I think. If you have a blog, put it in. I think readers will go crazy. Yeah, previously he used to turn himself when he was in doctor clothing. Yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, I think it's actually true. The colors are actually similar. But what's more intriguing is all the villains are doctors. Like, why? Why are all the doctors going crazy in comic books? Why not something Kurt Connors? Why is it does it have to be Dr. Kurt Connors? That's spooky. Maybe Stanley has a rift with some doctors, I guess. Want to become famous? Buy followers and viewers on bigfollows.com. Wait, you're right actually. Yeah. Almost all the baddies are really rich and doctors or something. Yeah, like Doctor Doom, Doctor Octopus. Why are they all doctors? And they're going insane. I think that's not a scenario. Stanley must be having some issues with his doctors. Okay, okay, that was that was a bot. I thought he was some viewer. I think that's why I read the comment, the chat comment he had in the chat. Oh my god. Okay, okay, that's a bot. Damn. So is this going to? Yeah, I shouldn't be promoting that. My bad, my bad. No followers or viewers on bigfollows.com. Please don't follow that, guys. That's a bot guy. That's a bot. He must be spamming and stuff, and may take your passwords and everything else. Okay, okay. So the Twitch has made some policies and things to ban these bots, and still he made it here. Will it affect anything on my channel or anything? Or I shouldn't be worried about it. But I think Twitch is a very safe space compared to YouTube. There are a lot of bots on YouTube, but I think I didn't see that coming. Let's give him a tongue twister. So now we are done with the lizard coloring. Now let's move to Spider-Gwen, and I'll be coloring Spider-Gwen now. So hold on to your seats. This is going to get cranky. Little birdie told me. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. What did I do? Should I undo it? Oh my god. The Sketchbook Pro has stopped working unexpectedly. And I'm not sure if I have saved it or not. Damn it, Autodesk. Okay, 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 okay. It gave me an option to save my work before closing it. Before closing it, it gave that option. I reopened the work. Phew. No, 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 we're back online. We're back online. Everything is safe. Everything is safe. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the most scary part. Drawing for an hour and that software closes on you. I mean, the day couldn't have been worse, actually. I think I'll just flat color this and then close this thing. I don't want to risk it anymore. Because previously I know this software closed on me and it didn't give me that option. I think this time it just, I don't know why it did that. I had a feeling you were using Autodesk. It looked kind of familiar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's Autodesk Sketchbook Pro. I think Photoshop is good, but whenever I want to sketch any ideas and everything, I use Sketchbook. This gives a lot of, sketchy feel, like I'm drawing on Sketchbook. All the pencils and everything are there. In Photoshop, you can do that too, but it looks quite, you know, jammed up with every tools and everything on there. I can obviously tweak the interface, but still, this interface looks very good to me. I usually work in full screen, as you can see. So this stream is about to end soon. As I'm closing in on the flat colors, I think I'll be completing this in the next stream. This detailing part. I'm quite happy with how it turned out today. Even the software didn't give up on me. So I'm not taking any risks today. And we'll save this. It does look really good. Thank you, Ma. Thank you so much. Shame that Autodesk messed up though. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was scary. But still, it kind of worked out. Let's give a neutral background color to make this pop out more. What color should I go with this one? It's not neutral at all, but still. So we are nearly done. I'm just closing in with this background color and making the white visible. So that's it for today, everyone. I think everyone learned a lot from this. Ta-da! That's the stream. Thank you, Mara. I'm trying. I'll see if I can add the details in the next stream and make it more pop out. So thanks for joining, everyone. Have a great day and see you soon.